Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is James. We go by Rascals Resellers here on YouTube and on our eBay store. And this video is going to be a little bit different this week. Normally you'll get a video during the middle of the week where I show you what's sold throughout the week and how I ship it, and that one comes out kind of at the end of the week. And then this video that comes out on either Monday or Tuesday is normally what's sold over the weekend. But the personal lives, we're a little busy. We had to move one of our kids back from college. She's done for the summer, so she's home. And then of course we had Mother's Day, so happy belated Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. What we're going to do today is I do have the footage from the items, it was two items that we shipped earlier in the week. So I've got that footage. I'll show you that. It was pretty cut and dry, just a couple of items. And then I've also got the footage from the two items that sold yesterday. So I'll show you how I packed those items. I've also picked up 4 things from Goodwill today, and then I have a cleaning tip that I found somewhere. It's not my original idea, but I found it somewhere. So with all that being said, let's get started. Hello everyone, today is Tuesday, May the 4th. For all you Star Wars nerds out there, yes, I am wearing a Star Wars shirt. And yes, I am one of you. I am a Star Wars nerd. Today we have 2 sales to process. Both of them are pretty cut and dry, but what I thought was really interesting was one of them was on a platform other than eBay. We'll cover that in just a minute. The first item that sold was this on eBay. It was a Coach's Choice DVD, Quarterback Drills for Success. Everything's in there. Make sure the right DVD's in there. Slide it in here, just like so. I'm pretty sure we've done this a few times because I had a bunch of these. I bought a bunch of these back like November of last year. And they've slowly but surely just been selling through. I'm almost done with them, but that's it. Done. This is a pair of Nike Dry Fit shorts that we had around the house. We did pay for them at one point in time, but they belonged to one of our kids, if I'm not mistaken. So, but anyway, I actually cross-posted these on Sunday to Mercari and Poshmark. I was kind of experimenting with that. I feel that it took longer to create the login and actually create the account than it did to actually list the items. Both platforms were pretty cut and dry. I do think I like Mercari a little bit more. Now, it's too early to tell for sure, and I'm probably biased right now because this did sell on Mercari last night for 14 bucks plus the buyer paid shipping. So Mercari emails you the label, you print it out and put it on your package. Mercari gives you 3 days to ship. Obviously I'm not going to wait 3 days to ship. I just don't feel like that's the best business practice. I'm sure there might be days where something happens and I can't get it out the next day, but anytime I can get it out the next day, I'm gonna get it out the next day. So anyway, this is just a pair of shorts. Really very simple, cut and dry. I'm gonna fold them up, slide them in a poly mailer. I don't even think it really matters which way you slide them in there. They're gonna bounce around somewhat. Gotta get a little squared up there. There we go. Peel this sticker off. Fold that open. Done. And then this is the label that they sent me. I'll just tape that to it, take it to the post office. It's done. For this, I'll go into eBay, I'll weigh it, put the dimensions in, and print the label off for it, and it's done. Cut and dry. 2 sales for a Tuesday. Added a couple of extra selling platforms. We're slowly but surely trying to branch out, so we'll see how that works going forward. Hello everyone, we had
2 sales over the weekend. We sold 4 boxes of these Ziploc Star Wars First Order bags. There's 66 sandwich bags in each one. There was a total of 4 of them. Those sold for $24.99. And then we sold the Washington Nationals hat that we picked up in a garage sale a couple of weeks ago. It was fitted 7 5/8, new era. Still has the sticker on the bottom of it. So those are the 2 items that sold over the weekend. We're gonna get those boxed up. The hat, I've shown plenty of those. It's pretty cut and dry, but this is a flat build, so I gotta use the bigger box. Normally I ship hats in 4x6x8 box. I had to get a little bit bigger boxes for these because they're flat build. They didn't quite fit in there. Showed that on a previous video. This one here, these sandwich bags shouldn't be any real big deal. I just took a 1095 priority mail box because combined they do weigh over a pound. Dropped a piece of packing paper in the bottom of it, and I'm just going to drop them in here like this. They all fit in there quite nicely like that, and I'll take some packing paper and put it on the sides and another little piece on the top and seal it up. Put a stamp on it or a label on it and get it shipped. Let me go ahead and get that done, make sure this is going to work the way we want it to. I'm just going to take this piece of packing paper and go sideways and stuff it down in there. Fits in there like so, and then I'll take another piece and I'm going to put it over there. Let me do that. Not bad, and they're pretty good. So I'll just peel this label off. Now, these have the sticky labels on the side of them, or the little stickers on the side, but I do always come back with a piece of tape on both sides just to make sure it doesn't come open. Again, maybe over necessary, not really sure, but better safe than sorry. And then the flat build hats, I just went to Walmart for the time being, got these 11 3/4 by 8 by 4 3/4 boxes, and they fit in there with a couple of pieces of packing paper, just like so. It fits in there quite nicely. I'll put a piece of packing paper on each side, put a label on that one, and get it gone. This one's going to Alaska, if I'm not mistaken, so it'll be interesting to see what the shipping charge first class is on that. And it shouldn't be too bad. There's still profit there, but that's my second order to Alaska, I think, so looks like I'm branching out across the states. So today's Goodwill pickups are a pair of little kids Stride Right shoes. Sold a pair of these before for 24 bucks. I paid $3 for them. A little bit bigger kids, these are some Sauconys, youth size 11 and a half. Only paid $3 for these. Don't know how they'll do. They got a little bit of wear on the front, but there's no holes and there's good tread still on the bottom of them. They still got a lot of life on them. Like I said, just a little bit of wear there, so I can't tell if that's wear or if that's dirt. So I'll try to wash them and see what happens. Found this 1994 Winnie the Pooh. There was some sold comps on him for like 20 bucks, so I paid like $2 for him. And then I found this Switch Remarkable shirt. Paid $3 for it. I just personally thought it was kind of cool. I don't know if there's actually really any value in it. I looked up Switch Remarkable and there's quite a few sold t-shirts like that. It's a good size, it's extra large, but I just really thought it was neat. Maybe I'll keep it for myself. I don't know, we'll see. That's today's Goodwill pickup. Of course, that's after going to the post office. The other thing I wanted to show you is I picked up this little pair of Saucony's, little kids Saucony shoes. I think late last week. They're a boys size 5.5. The only thing on these is the Velcro. I mean, they're in great shape, but the Velcro is all full of hair, and I mean, just really like a lot of hair and stuff. So I want to show you a trick on that I found on how to get this out, because I've passed up a lot of shoes with Velcro and other items with Velcro on them just simply because of the hair and stuff that's in them, and I didn't know how to get it out. Let me see if I can get this closer where you can see it. Try to. This is just not gonna focus for me. I don't know if you can see all that, but there's a lot of hair. The other one's worse. See all that in there? So give me a minute, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get something and I'll show you a trick on how to get that out. Alright, so this is just a regular invisible tape dispenser that's got this little thing here where you pull the tape off and rip it there. So I just took the tape. This is actually a brand new roll. The tape hadn't even come off yet, or we haven't started using it yet. But these little teeth here, you're going to run them through the Velcro and it'll help loosen this stuff up on these, and you can get this out. We'll start with the dirty one first. But really, it's pretty simple, really. Just it lifts it up to where you can start pulling on it and getting it out. All that hair and everything. I always go in a few different directions to start loosening it up, get it out. But it takes a minute to work on it, but you'll be able to get every ounce of all that stuff out of there. Just got to find the right angle to hit it, and once you do, it'll loosen all that up and you can get it all out of there. And just starts, and then it all sticks to you and goes everywhere. Takes a little bit of work, but it gets it all out. And it's definitely the only way that I've found. I don't know if y'all got some other ideas, let me know. Because this is the only thing I found that works. And of course I would show you on the one that's going to have a piece that's going to be stubborn. There it goes. Just got to find that right angle. Have to come back in here with them. Still a little bit in there, I'll get it out, but it doesn't mess up the Velcro or anything on it. See, still works great. Let me see if I can get this a little closer where you can actually see how clean that is now. There's absolutely, I don't want to say absolutely nothing. There's still a few little pieces in there I'll have to work to get out, but I'll get them out. But let's see, look at this one. See that? Now watch. Try it again. it's doing is really just kind of loosening it out to where you can actually get a finger on it and actually get it out of there. Like I said, it's not exactly the smoothest process, and it's not really a lot of fun, but it works. Some of that stuff gets embedded in there, and there's really just no way to get it out. A little bitty piece right there. Let's see if we get this last little one out. Come on. There it goes. Velcro still works great on it. Now, I will admit, I did not think of this. I saw it somewhere, heard it somewhere. I don't even remember, but works like a charm. And then we got all this that came out of there, and we'll get that in the trash. I don't know if you can even see all that came out. Probably not. But alright.
So what you just saw was pretty much just the weekend review. The last two items, they obviously went to the post office today, and then the stuff from Goodwill I picked up today. Spent $12 on 4 items. That includes the rounding up. Should easily get that money back and make profit off of that. The cleaning of the shoes, man, it's just a simple tape dispenser. I've tried other things like steel brushes and stuff, but I was always afraid that I was going to rip the little hooks or the loops. So when I found that with the tape dispenser, it was plastic and it works. It's still a little bit of fuss to try to get things out of Velcro, but at the end of the day, it works. I can't count the number of items that I've passed on that had Velcro that I thought would be profitable, but I passed on them because I really had no idea how to clean out the Velcro, and the Velcro having stuff in it just makes it look worse than what it actually probably is. So I hope that tip helps. I found it beneficial. Again, it's still a little bit of work, but not too bad. What I'd like to do at this point now is just go ahead and run through the week's numbers. It was nothing spectacular, but again, we were busy. I haven't even really listed anything, so the goal for the rest of this week after this video is to try to get 5 things listed on eBay daily, and I want to start listing on Mercari and Poshmark at least one thing cross-posted. Like those Nike shorts, those were listed on both Mercari and Poshmark. They sold on Mercari, so I immediately had to go into Poshmark and take them down to make sure they didn't sell there also. So I don't want to get too big doing that, but I do find it interesting to see the same item listed on 2 different sites to see where it sells faster at. So I'm kind of hoping to start working on growing that, but it will be, I do know that it'll be a slow process, but I don't think adding additional places to sell things is bad for business at all. So let's go ahead and run through the numbers. Total gross sales for the 4 items was $66.98. Our cost of goods were relatively cheap. It was $6.39. The Washington Nationals hat I picked up in a garage sale here in the neighborhood a couple weeks ago. Only paid $1 for that. And then one of the other items was for, the Nike shorts. The Nike shorts were actually one of the clothing items that one of our kids had. So there was a cost of goods at one point in time, but we got our use out of it. So now I'm just making some money back, I guess, for lack of better terms. Total eBay fees and I guess Mercari fees at this point were $9.79. That took us down to $50.80. Shipping on 3 of the items was $20.22. On Mercari, you can pick whether you pay for shipping or the buyer pays for shipping. I picked the buyer, and Macari just emails you the shipping label based off the weight and items like that. So after shipping, that took us down to $30.58 that we actually got to keep, which is a 46% profit margin. All in all, we want to be a little bit higher on our profit margin, but I mean, I can live with it. It was a slow week. We were busy, had a lot of things going, hoping to really pick things back up and really get moving this week. If you found any of the information in this video to be useful or helpful, please hit the subscribe button, the thumbs up, and the bell so that way you'll know when we put out another video. Until next time, thank you for viewing the video and have a nice day.